here's that reporting about Trump allegedly being extraordinarily upset at how that entire parade went down.
He's kind of pissed off. I mean, he's pissed off at the soldiers. I mean, he's accusing them of hamming it up. And by that he seems to mean that they were having a good time, that they were waving, that they were enjoying themselves and showing a convivial face rather than a military face.
Interesting.
And he kind of reamed out Hegseth for this. Apparently there was a phone call, and he said to Hegseth, the tone was all wrong. Why was the tone wrong? Who staged this? There was the tone problem. Trump, he keeps repeating himself. So that was the word on that phone call, was tone. I would interpret that he wanted something menacing, I suppose, something military, like something like, this is the most staggering force in the world, and maybe it will come for you. Instead of, I think it appeared to a lot of people that there was a kind of festive air. Everybody was actually celebrating something. The 250 years of the U.S. military, probably celebrating that more than Donald Trump's birthday.
And that gentleman has reported accurately on what goes on behind the scenes in Trump's administration before. So the right will try to assassinate him. They've already, tried to assassinate his character, not him himself. Assassinate his character. The administration has already tried to assassinate his character. Whatever. That's the standard fare nowadays. That reporting proves that Donald Trump didn't want a celebration of the birthday of the United States Army. He wanted a show of force parade in his honor, the way he envisioned it. He didn't want however many soldiers that they ultimately wound up having marching down a street with trees on either side like you saw there. He wanted this. He didn't want the confined spaces of a street in Washington, D.C. He wanted these wide open spaces with as many troops as you can jam into them, marching like this in these huge formations. This is what he wanted. Again. And this is how he wanted his troops. Obviously in more of an American style march, but firm, steady, stoic, saluting him. This is what he wanted. And he didn't get that. And that pissed him off. That parade was an utter waste of resources. I don't ever want to hear about wasteful government spending by Democrats again out of these fucking people. The amount of time, effort, and money we wasted for that is insane. But that's what he wanted. He wanted his troops marching in lockstep, like they were being marched into fucking battle. Stoic as hell, looking at him. Instead, he got a celebration of the birthday of the United States Army. And he didn't like it one bit. He didn't want a celebration of the Army. He wanted to show the world that he was in control of the mightiest military on the planet. Look what I have. And that failed miserably for him.